It is Friday, so it is time for the Friday update. Let's begin by taking a look at goals. I hit 4 out of 12 goals for a big goal success rate of 33%. That means I missed 8 goals and failed on 67%. Now, if there's anything that I've learned about goal setting when it comes to entrepreneurship, in probably most areas of life, it's that most of the time I miss most of my goals. The important thing though is not that I missed a bunch of goals, it's that I hit 4 goals. And as long as most of those goals are the top 20% of what was most important for the week, then we are in business, and done properly week in and week out, we will be A-okay. Now let's talk money. This week we sold one more spot in our Great Assistant program, which is exactly what we planned on. So that means an extra $1,500 in the bank plus an extra $95 per month in recurring revenue. Now you may think that $1,500 a week seems like not that big of a deal, but I'm gonna share with you something in just a minute that's gonna make you go, okay, that's A-okay. Now if you remember, I was saying that the most important thing in Great Assistant that trumped everything else was getting Emily, our new program manager, up and running. I wanted her to do 5 delegation sessions with me so she could really understand how to work with entrepreneurs to get them onboarded. I also wanted to spend a bunch of time with her teaching her about internet business tools like WordPress and Facebook ads and Infusionsoft. Really, this is the make it or break it for our business to be able to scale, is getting the Emilys in place that are able to work hand in hand with the entrepreneurs, get them matched to an assistant and whatnot. Well, bit of a curveball in that department. On Tuesday, one day after I set this goal, I got this message from Emily saying, Tim, can we talk? I was like, oof, this can't be good. So we jump on the phone, and sure enough, she's had some things come up in her personal life and she just can no longer continue working in our business. But that's how it goes. I totally understand. She's an amazing person, and maybe we'll be able to work together again in the future. For now though, I gotta get back on my horse, kind of scrap everything I was planning on doing as my top priority and get back to focusing on getting a new person in place. So I've reposted the position to flexjobs.com, which is a great resource for getting really business-minded corporate professionals who now want to work from home. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next. So as you probably guessed, when that happened on Tuesday, that kind of wiped out everything else, including anything to do with the vlog around learning, reading the Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck book, sorting out the format, getting an editor hired, all that just went right out the window. There were 2 really amazing surprises though, one in business and one in the personal part of my life. In the business part of my life, I ended up having 2 meetings with some very influential people in the internet business community. One of them asked me how soon I'd be ready to take up to 30 referrals a month from him into our Great Assistant program. The other guy had also heard of what we're doing with Great Assistant and wanted to know if we'd be able to take 5 to 10 referrals from him every single month as well. If the first guy sends us 30 clients a month, the second sends us 10 clients a month, and with our webinar advertising we do another 10 clients a month, then we end up with 50 new clients per month. Let's say, because that's probably optimistic, let's slash it in half and turn it down to just 25 a month. 25 a month multiplied by $2,000 per new client, because our price will go up to at least that once we're in our full mode and out of beta. We now have $50,000 a month every single month in new sales, plus 25 times our $95 a month, which is an extra $2,500 a month recurring revenue. $50,000 a month, that's a $600,000 business, and now we're starting to get serious in things. The other spot where I had a really pretty incredible surprise was in my personal life in the mental health department. This was so unexpected, I can only think it had something to do with like the universal crazy way that the world works. By me writing down mental health here, it's kind of like just some incredible things connected in the universe. What happened is I started going to the gym at 6:30 in the morning. Do you even lift, bro? Now let me tell you, I have not worked out before 9 in the morning since 2001, 15 years ago, back when I was a varsity athlete. And so far in 2016, before this week, I had worked out 0 times. So to suddenly start working out a few mornings in a row at 6:30 in the morning is like completely beyond any form of logic whatsoever. And so the only thing I can attribute it to is me saying, I want to take better care of my body, my mind, and just some crazy thing clicked. So once again, another wild and unexpected week of startup business here at greatassistant.com. And it's time for the weekend. It's time for me to go enjoy being with friends, getting out, and just getting out of the house. Every Monday, I'm previewing what's coming up in the coming week in Great Assistant. And then on every Friday, I'm telling you what actually happened so that you can see all the details, the good, the bad, the ugly of what happens in starting up our company, greatassistant.com. So be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube here, or if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure to head over to YouTube and hit subscribe so that you get all the updates as they come without missing a single episode. My name is Tim Francis from Great Assistant. Thank you so much for watching and have a great weekend.